Hello dear clients, in today's video it will be a very unusual topic, very interesting topic. So I want to talk to you about the emotional state of intended parents during the program. Maybe it will be surprising for you, but after many years of working with intended parents, I have noticed that their emotional state really affects on the program. I will explain you why, because you would say that they're far in another country, there is some distance and they cannot actually affect on what is going on here with the surrogate and the fertilization, the embryos. But actually I have to say and to notice that there is actually some bound between surrogate mother and the intended parents and how they go through this program. There are different types of emotional state during the journey, the fertility journey. There are parents that are really calm. They probably gone through a lot and they're tired to feel some negativity or disappointment, and they just let it go. They just say, do whatever you know because you're a professional in that and we trust you, and we just wait for a baby. And I tell you that in most cases I can predict that parents, this couple will be parents really soon, because they're really calm, they let it go, they trust, they do not focus too much on the situation, but at the same time they're really focused on the whole process. They just ask some questions but seem really calm, not going too deep into details and to not looking nervous and pushing, and so they're really in a good place of the mind, and the actually success, the pregnancy happens really fast, and this is fascinating because there are actually some bound. And in case the parents are really stressed, not trusting, asking so many questions and many times the same questions, and having a huge list of questions, it means that so scared and so uncertain, and it's not bad to have a lot of questions, but sometimes it goes too far, like they bring themselves into such a place where they're not certain, not sure that they even deserve to have a success, so they hold you and ask you like will it happen, do you promise that we'll have a baby, like they are a little bit pushy, but they're absolutely not their fault. It's what I wanted to say, that when they are in a position when they are emotionally like there's emotional disorder, usually some problems start to happen, like not enough embryos, surrogate gets sick, something like some obstacles occur, and this is really really obvious because we have so many couples that we even can make a statistics that will prove that the emotional state really affects the result. Sometimes one couple can change in their emotional state during the program. Basically, they can arrive really nervous, and after a first failed attempt, they're still nervous. They are even more, I would not say untrustful, but pushing, pushing the result, and the next transfer also cannot happen. But when they already say, okay, we are tired to push, we are tired to expect something and they just do like that. Okay, Anna, like do what you know, and the same time it happens. So actually, when you let it go, when you trust, it goes really smooth. In case the couple is so stressed, gone through a lot of IVF attempts, like enormous, like 10, 15. I cannot believe that they are so strong, but at the same time, they're exhausted. They look exhausted. Their pain is still there, and this prevents, actually, not helps, prevents the success. And somebody will say, okay, you have to stay in a medical field here, so there is no emotional connection here. So and the doctor would say, I thought the actual doctor would say, you're crazy, there is no emotional connection with that. But when I talked about that with our doctor, he confirmed actually that a lot of depends on the mental state of the surrogate, of intended parents, of everybody around. So when the situation is calm, or everything is comfortable, the obstacles just gone, and the pregnancy occur and have no complications. The surrogate mother feels well. The birth takes place really smooth. And my message here is to give you some advice. Try to believe more in that it will happen, to let it go, to try to trust us and whole process. Just trust the world that it will give to you, and a good surrogate will be matched with you. Everything will be very, very good for you, in case you will be in a comfortable emotional state. I know it's hard. I know that after many failed attempts, or probably after some disease that you had, or some health condition that you have, it's hard to be there in a comfortable state. Some will say that I will be okay when I will have a baby, actually, but now I can be nervous, I can be unhappy, but it's not a right place where you have to be. So you have to be really, really hoping. Like when you're hoping, you're not in a negativity, and when you have a positive hope, or when you know that anyway you will be a mother, anyway you will be a father, and that you came to a right place, that we have no couples in our experience, no our couples that have left us, that have closed the contract without a baby. So when you know that and you come to us, you can just breathe freely and trust us. So just an advice, just try to be more positive during the program. It really helps. Thank you.